Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Sudhanshu Sir Classes. In today's video, I shall be talking about the early Elizabethan drama. So let's get started. As you know, with the fall of Constantinople in 1453, the dawn of Renaissance had begun, and it came to England during the late 15th century. And when Renaissance came to England, lot of changes came to literature, lot of changes came to drama. So in today's video, we shall be discussing about all those changes. So, in my previous videos, I have already discussed that how drama had already initiated, how the mystery, miracle plays had started being performing in England. But when the dawn of Renaissance came to England, it took lot of changes. It brought lot of changes. What were those changes? Because as you know, in Renaissance it simply means that you need to copy the standards of the past writers. The meaning of Renaissance was to look back to the ancient Greek and Roman writers and took inspiration from it. So surprisingly, during Renaissance, the Roman writers have influenced them more than that of the Greek writers. The works of Aeschylus, Sophocles, Euripides, and the comedies of Aristophanes influenced the British writers less than that of the Roman writers. But influenced them more? The plays of the tragedies of Seneca, the comedies of Platus, the comedies of Terence. So now let's come to the tragedies first. As I said, Seneca influenced them more. So the writings of Seneca had deep impact over the plays of the Elizabethan playwriters. And what are the key features of the Senecan play or the Senecan writer? His plays have been referred to as the closet plays. His tragedies are referred to as closet tragedies. What is the meaning of a closet tragedy? As you know, tragedies, the theory of tragedy had was explained by Aristotle in his book Poetics, where he said that tragedy, the purpose of tragedy is to perform on stage. He believes tragedy has to be performed on stage rather, uh, you can say, writing or reading. But the meaning of a closet play is just opposite of it. The meaning of closet play is a play that is meant to be read, not to be acted. They're not suitable for the acting. But why? Because of its certain features. Because in a closet play, in a Senecan play, there are the lot of bloodshed. There are a lot of bloodshed, lot of murders that took place. Revenge has always been the motive of a Senecan play. And you can say there are long rhetorical speeches. Take for an example Shakespeare's Hamlet. Take one more example of Spanish tragedy. Take one more example of Gorboduc. All are Senecan plays. All of them have revenge as their motive. A lot of bloodshed is there in these plays. Long rhetorical speeches have been delivered by the characters in this play, and there has always been uh, you can say an appearance of a ghost that appears on stage. Okay, and this create a lot of terror. So instead of the element of fear, uh, that is the purpose of a Greek tragedy. The terror in Greek tragedy, we have a abundance of horror. Okay, so what is there in the Senecan play? Horror instead of terror. And it was under the Seneca influence that the first regular English tragedy, as I said before, Gorboduc was written. The subtitle of Gorboduc is The Tragedy of Ferex and Porrex, which was collectively written by Thomas Norton and Thomas Sackville. And this is the best example of a Senecan play. And what is the plot of this play? The plot of the play is derived from Geoffrey of Monmouth. and it's like the Shakespeare's King Lear. Gorboduc, in his old age, divides his kingdom between his two sons, Ferex and Porrex, and incited by their parasites, the two brothers they wage a war against each other. Ferex, he is killed by Porrex, and in revenge, the queen killed Porrex, and the people rise in revolt and they killed both king and queen. See, a lot of bloodshed is there. Huh? As the play ends, the noblemen are at loggerheads and the country is in ruin. The another important feature of Gorboduc is it was written in the blank verse. That was the most standard meter used to write plays at that period, during that period of time. Okay, and Sir Philip Sidney, the most famous other important Elizabethan writer, he praised this play for its speeches and well sounding phrases, climbing to the height of Seneca and his style. As I said, it's a true Senecan play because it follows all the essential features of a Senecan play, and that is why it is referred to as a closet. So in your exam, a definition of a closet play could also be asked. Okay, though he blamed the writers for not observing the unities of time and place. What is unity of time and place? There are three unities that were proposed by Aristotle: unity of time, action, and place. So this play, it violates the unity of time and place. Okay, instead of following the Greek model of tragedy of Aristotle, it prefers to follow a Roman model of tragedy, that is that of Seneca. So that is the impact of Renaissance on English drama. It tilted towards Roman dramatists. Thank you for watching my video.